Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome to day number 9 and ayah number 9. قالوا بلى قد جاءنا نذير. They have to say, we did get a nadhir. We got a warner. فكذبنا, but we rejected him. وقلنا ما نزل الله من شيء. We said God didn't reveal anything. Okay. This is description of the people of the hellfire. لا نزل الله من شيء. إن أنتم إلا في ضلال كبير. And you are wrong. You prophets are wrong. You followers of prophets. They say this to the prophets. Forget the followers of prophets. Okay. قالوا بلى قد جاءنا نذير. We've been warned. And this is why warning is so important. Because intellect by itself can lead us to certain conclusions. For example, intellect by itself should be able to lead us to the existence of a creator. But intellect cannot lead us to the obligation of obeying anybody. Your intellect by itself would not conclude that. So that's the difference. So that's why we need prophethood. Messengership is the more important one. And that's why when interfacing in dialogue with non-believers, winning the rational basis for the existence of the creator argument does not get us far, because it still doesn't obligate for us or for anybody the need to follow anybody. The best dialogue with non-believers is with matters of the Quran or Hadith that are only knowable through demonstration and observation after the time of the Prophet ﷺ, which makes us ask the question, where did they get that piece of information? So therefore, the Prophet got it through revelation, through transmission. That is far greater of a form of da'wah than trying to dialogue and rationally explain the reasons why we believe in a creator. Those things are good for us. The rational basis for the existence of a creator is wonderful for me and you, and maybe some believers, non-believers out there. But what's better is to present the transmitted evidence. Look at the description of embryology in the Quran, the description of the expansion of the universe in the Quran, the description of things that were known through observation way after the period of revelation, thereby forcing us to accept that the Prophet got that information through transmission from God. All right, that's one thing. What is the best mood of da'wah? Da'wah, the mood or the ambiance, or not the ambiance, not a good word, the environment or the vibe of debate is never the right mood by which people enter Islam or change their opinions. It's not. That's why the best people in da'wah, they never debate. They rarely debate. The Al-Ba'alawi, it is said that half of the lands of Islam entered Islam through the da'wah of these Yemeni people over the course of 1,000 years. All of Indonesia, all of South India, all of East Africa, and a lot of other places. They never do debate. They just give you stories of the prophets, and they try to touch your heart. So, rational proofs of the belief in God. Okay, fine. All right, fine. I believe there's a creator. That doesn't mean follow Islam. It doesn't lead to that. So you must present transmitted knowledge. Must present the Quran and the ayats of the Quran that lead a person to say that this is from God. And the mood by which you do it, the mode can never be debate. As people's hearts are closed in debate. The value of debate, the benefit of debate is for believers who have those questions and doubts, and now you're answering them. That's it. So here, these kuffar, they said, we saw the message. So that's the first condition, is that they receive the message. They are not an innocent person walking in the street. What happens if a person didn't get the message? In our aqidah, they go to Jannah. people who never received a prophet in their lifetime, or they came in the time of a prophet but never heard his message, they're in Jannah. And the prophets are many. Messengers were many. From the time of Ibrahim and before the flood. Between the flood and Ibrahim, there were no prophets. Before the flood and after Ibrahim, there were about 124,000 prophets sent. Amongst them, about 315 messengers. That's a lot. So a lot of people got the message. But those who don't, they're forgiven. By Allah saying in the Quran, وَمَا كُنَّا مُعَذِّبِينَ حَتَّى نَبْعَثَ رَسُولًا. We will not punish anyone until a messenger is sent to them, or a prophet, or the follower. Rasul here means anyone who delivers the message, even if he's not a prophet. There is a hadith the Prophet ﷺ said they're judged in their on the Day of Judgment, but the Quranic, that's an ahad hadith, and therefore the aqidah is what's in the Quran on that, because mutawatir outweighs ahad. And ahad does not offer an exception to mutawatir. If it was truly from the religion that we must believe it, then the Prophet would have repeated it, and it would be a mutawatir hadith, not an ahad one. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi sallam.